Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening entertainment. It is, of course, our Quests from the Infinite Staircase campaign, episode 11. Apologies, I forgot what day it was today, so that's that's why I paused. Without further ado, let us unmute everyone and hand things over to our horse, Johnny Hurricane.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to goodness, was it episode 11? Look at us go. Yep. We are down a couple of players, and Varric might show up, might not. Paddock, however, is out of state, so he will not be here today. He might be in chat, but might not, depending on what he's doing. But with that, we will just jump into what we were doing last time, and let's see, we were still on the other map. That's right. We were still in the Forge, correct. Yep, we had just fought the Roomba, beat the Roomba, went into another room, found some dead deep gnomes, a dead lizard, and a dead hook horror that you guys did eventually identify. I need music. That's what's missing. That's what's throwing me off. Join the room, please. Killed the hook horrors. Went through another room, and basically some of the deep gnomes had hidden themselves in a bit of a vault, frankly. There were some bars that you guys could see through, and most of you guys could have just like got through the bars anyways, but they were like, hey, we'll give you some gold bars if you kill the hook horrors that are in the other room. But you guys were there basically because you had found this metal that fell out of the sky, the star metal, and you were like, well, how do we use this? And he was like, admittedly, I don't really know how, but you can, take it in there and see what's going on, because that's where the forge was. And you guys were like, sure, we'll take on some hook horrors. How bad could it be? And there was 3 of them. And it probably wouldn't have been too bad had another Roomba not come up from the fucking floor and attack. So basically, they're surrounded on both sides. But after the Roomba knocked one of them down, it did engage with the hook horrors as well. So basically, they scrapped each other. You guys killed all the hook horrors, killed the Roomba, checked the room, found very similar to the Tower of Heavens, this shimmering like aura, this like just floating in the air. And when you walked in with the star metal, it kind of ceased pulsing and then opened up. And effectively, this entity walked out and basically offered you an exchange. And there were a couple of different options, but ultimately, you guys ended up taking a weapon for Asra, a +2 magical warhammer that can be thrown effectively, as well as once per day. You basically could choose either fire, cold damage, poison, or lightning, which I'm pretty sure will mostly be lightning with Asra. 5d6 extra damage. No DC, it just straight up takes the extra damage. And yes, it can crit. Basically, the exchange was done. The entity left and the orb returned to what it was. And you guys were like, cool, let's go get our other reward. Then you went and got some gold bars, and I think you guys actually ended up with quite a bit, but you were like, all right, let's get on out of here. But on the way out, you saw floating in like this little creek, the steamy creek that was coming through the cave system, that there was dead lizard bits being float. Like, so for reference, when they first got here, they talked to some lizards, giant lizards outside that were basically in containment because, well, the owners were stuck inside. So you guys freed them. They climbed up the mountain, and now they're being pushed, or in pieces in the river, floating down the river. You guys noticed that, and we're kind of like, okay, out of character. I'm pretty sure most of you immediately knew what it was. In character, it was just like, let's see what's going on. Walked a little bit further, did your little checks and everything, realized there was no like birds chirping, no nothing. It was that like very eerie quiet when you were about to leave the cave. And Sir Dragon was like, okay, well, fuck it, let's go. You guys did do some perception checks, kind of got a general idea of what was going on, and you did walk out. And the dragon did, a giant adult red dragon swooped down immediately and was basically like, go get my treasure from the deep gnomes. All of it. And he's like, don't play tricks. Don't fuck around. Just go get my treasure. And you guys basically were like, okay, turned around. And but to be fair, you guys kind of were like, we don't. You had talked to the deep gnomes a couple of times, and they did not seem like the most upstanding individuals. And for Hob in particular, they didn't really seem to care about their animals too much. They were just from getting to point A to point B and carrying their shit. So Hob was like, fuck it. Nobody cares. And you guys went back to the deep gnomes. Didn't kill them, just knocked them out, and we're going to bring them to the dragon later. But you took all of the platinum and gold bars back. There was a ton of them, as well as a bag of holding, which the dragon took all of the bars and the bag of holding. But you guys were left with a sack of gems worth about 500 gold. So it wasn't all for nothing. Plus what you had gotten, plus 2 magical weapon and all the other stuff that you got. But you did return to the dragon, give him that. But before he flew off, you also offered him the deep gnomes, and they were like, please, we'll do anything. And you guys were basically like, nah. And the dragon was just kind of like, all right, hang on, wait until, the signal, then toss him overboard. And then basically blew its fire breath into the water, turned into a boiling soup, and you guys tossed him in. And the dragon went in, ate him, ate all the deep gnomes, took the treasure, and flew away. Didn't even say bye, just fucking out of there.
It's better that way.
Yep, and you guys were like, okay, time to go.
Gotta go.
Yep, just got on out of there. Yep. The only thing was it was an adult dragon. I don't know how you guys would have fared. It would have took some good rolls on your part, but there was potential for you guys to beat it if you had wanted to. But that fire breath was like, I think, 16d8 or something like that. It was insane. But you guys were like, no, we're not doing that right now. And ended up returning to the Tower of the Stars, explaining them what was going on. And they're basically like, well, when you guys did that, it helped out our little blinking, swirly dimension shift thing as well. So now we can go access the door. And you guys were like, cool, let's go do that. And we had to basically get there really fast because we were already over time. But you guys went up there, basically had to use the +2 Warhammer to fix it. And when you did, everything settled down. And just like the gates in Oblivion, it was right there. You guys were like, cool, we can go right through. But instead, something came out. 5 somethings came out, actually. Some assassins, some Zargon assassins came out. And they were not... they weren't hostile to you guys. In fact, they gave a gift to Paddock, so now he's resistant to acid. He also can do max damage a few times per day with his fists, so like a d6. And it was like, cool, good to see you. Door's open. Good luck. And then the assassins basically just started killing the whole tower. And you guys decided to not get involved with that because that would have been another tough fight. So through the portal you went. Out the other side we go. To yet another dimension, another area in this fucking staircase. A big ol' area. Mountains. Now, fortunately, you guys are going to pop up right here, right on the road, right next to a tavern. But other than that...
Lazy Bat.
The Lazy Bat. Yep. You guys, I assumedly, since it's quote-unquote civilization, that's the general direction you guys would head first. But as you just have arrived, you can all give me perception checks to kind of gauge what you see around here.
Come on, Osra.
Come on, Osra. Big number.
Oh, fuck yeah.
20.
Oh.
A nut. 19. And a 12. Okay. I'm just adjusting your tokens real quick for positioning. Okay, so obviously it is a big old mountain range. You can see that there's a trail that leads up and almost looks like it's a big canyon in there, and you see the Lazy Bat. You guys all see that. My 19 and 23s, while most of, I guess I could have had you do survival checks and all that also, but I'll remember that next time. Most of the tracks lead, towards the Lazy Bat. There are a few that lead up towards the woods. If you would like to go after, or if you would like to follow those.
What time is it? Like, what's it look like? Daylight?
Yeah, it's daylight.
Evening? Noon?
Say afternoon. Sun's right above you. High noon.
You say there's lights, right?
Yeah, you can see.
Is it like... What is surrounding it?
Surrounding what?
Like the lights.
Oh no, there's no lights. You can just see. It's like it's daylight. There's footprints that are leading off into the woods.
What kind of footprints?
It looks like boot prints. Pretty big boots, but without
lots of boots or just big boots? Like how big could like Hobbs fit in the boot print or like
big like you guys? But you got an at 20, so you can tell that it's kind of staggered when they go. So it's like one or two will come through the door and then like walk off that way, and then it might be a little bit more time, and then you'll get another one. But it looks like there's been a pretty good gathering. Probably a dozen or so that have gone up into the woods over the last couple of days.
I feel like that we shouldn't probably follow footprints when we can literally go to the tavern.
None coming back?
None coming back that you can see.
Footprints going into the forest, but none coming back out. Varying times.
I unlocked. That is how it works.
Your guide Garrick will look and he'll be like, if they came from the same route we did, yes, but as to remind you of like how the Infinite Staircase works, like people can like jump from one staircase to the other theoretically. It's just if you miss, you're basically going to fall for all eternity. So there are ways to get where you need. If you're in the staircase, there are ways to get to the various doors.
Oh, okay. Have the same
No.
keys to get to the
Possibly.
and the inn is close by.
Yeah, the inn's like I don't know, a mile, 2 miles down there.
I'm happy to go into the woods. I'm very, very.
Well,
if it's
heading to the woods.
Only a mile away, we could probably go to the tavern and ask about it, because footprints going out and not coming back means it's one way, because even if it was a staircase, there would still be some boot prints coming back. More often than not.
Well, let's go down there.
So it's either they're dead or it's a one-way thing. So let's go ask the tavern, because there might be a reason why people are going into the forest, because there's a problem, not a door, a problem. And we have enough problems. She's gonna look at fuck, I forgot his name right now.
Paddock,
thank you. My brain was just
child.
like, yeah. She will look at Paddock saying it, and then look at Hobbs, and then look at Dragon like, we have enough problems, without jumping into more that we don't know what is causing said problem. We can go ask.
I'm just gonna look at Dragon a bit.
You're an enabling problem, so yes.
I think she assumes that us three are the problem, and she's not.
Oh, I know I'm a problem, but I'm just saying that we have bigger problems. Looks at Paddock.
What did I?
You're an enabler. You are an enabler. She's gotta look between Hobbs and then Paddock, and then Hobbs, and then Paddock, and then gives a disapproving look at Hobbs.
Trying to look out for my friends. Do. But
See, he means well.
Should go to the tavern and ask first.
To the Lazy Bat, even though it's going to say something else on the tavern, because they didn't give me a tavern map, so we're reusing that asset. Yeah!
Wow, these people look familiar.
I changed the tokens, damn it!
This layout is so beautiful. I have not seen this before.
Wow.
As you guys do walk into the tavern, there's going to be something immediately different compared to the other tavern. Everyone in this tavern is armed. Like, not hostile, but everyone around here seems to have some sort of weapon.
I knew there was a problem in that forest.
Yeah, some sort of, just like a hand axe or even like a, hand crossbow or even a dagger. Everyone is armed. Garrick's not up there. He's actually going to point up around and be like, this is new to me. I don't know these people. And they do all kind of give you like a glance of like, but as soon as you guys come in, start blasting people, they're pretty much back to their own business of getting drinks. But the barkeep will wave you over and be like, come on over, I'll give you a drink. Let's go down to you there, Sir Dragon, and be like, what you fancy?
The hardest you got. Also, he looks around the tavern. What's going on here?
He's gonna grab a bottle and put it in front of you, and then look to you, Asra, and basically be like, "What do you want, ma'am?" While answering Sir Dragon's question, but what do you want? I am
fine.
Okay. He'll be like, "I found gold in the canyons. Bunch of adventures coming now. Everybody wants a piece, but it's dangerous."
And why is it dangerous?
Oh, that place hostile. Lots of critters in there. I don't go out there. But you got bandits, you got thieves, you got these little rock monsters that blend in and jump out at you. You got these little lizards that breathe lightning. It's a whole thing down there. And I also heard, and he's going to kind of lean up a little bit and be like, heard there's a vampire at the center.
Vampires, huh?
That's what we hear around here. Just, rumors. Most people, once they get into the canyons, they kind of just turn back around.
So any strangers? Well, he sort of looks at you, just like gazes at us like,
you?
Apart from us, I guess. We saw footprints going into the forest on the way here, but none returning.
Yeah.
Any other weird going-ons?
Yeah, he's gonna point to Paddock and be like, got some with the masks like him. They generally go into the woods. So I don't know what their deal is.
Dragon and Asra together, just like.
Well, yeah, they're getting stronger. Jeez, like.
That depends on which master. Like the same as him, or like.
Yeah, just like that. Different colors though. Theirs are black and purple.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're not all bad.
Also, just gonna be like glaring.
Oh, so they're coming here?
Yeah, I mean, like, I figure even them, they gotta celebrate every now and then. They get some booze, and sometimes they get, dry goods, all that. milk.
I'd be expecting to see any of them come in anytime soon.
I ain't mentioned I ain't seen him in about a 10-day. Kind of uncommon. Maybe. Normally get him twice a week, though. He shrugs and he says, I mean, y'all welcome to get a room and wait around if you want. Or drink and wait around.
You know, I feel like that we should, if we are going to investigate whatever this is, if we're going to investigate whatever this is, honestly, I don't quite know where we are, to be quite frank.
You are
We should
not.
probably do it in the morning and not be stuck in the forest in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with all the creatures and vampire and rock monsters and everything else that might make trouble for us.
You can't believe all the rumors that they are just rumors.
Well, rumors come from some place, right? Somebody said, somebody saw.
I thought that. How would the find him?
Just take a look at all the people in here. They're armed to the teeth. So
They want the gold though. They would take from around here.
So what I'm saying is that if they're armed, then there's obviously some sort of, or some hostiles in the forest and the surrounds.
Other people. You're gonna put like the bomb. There's lots of arms.
Yes, and also creatures that don't like people being in their territory.
I mean,
But do you really want to go into the forest, don't you? Yeah, we'll go in there in the morning. I'm curious about these masked individuals, honestly.
No.
but if it's
I'm not.
I was just like, I've had enough of masked people.
It's his people. It's better than ask. Not direct act with the.
With the big
I
man.
feel like Paddock's sort of like glazed. His eyes are sort of glazed over right now.
He's probably like, yeah, let's go meet him. Yeah, we can go tomorrow morning. Let's go meet him. No, Zargon's not talking to me right now.
It's a very selective direct line, apparently.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't connect to this realm. Or maybe he does now because you're here.
Paddock's the infection.
Yeah, you're bringing it everywhere.
Yeah.
There's only one cure. Fire.
Kill Paddock, no.
Yeah, yep. Sorry. But not really. You're a
Sorry,
cultist.
we decided as a party to get rid of your character, so you have to
Yeah,
reroll
so
the new
Paddock,
one.
reroll, please.
Welcome home.
Okay, so I have no problem with you guys sitting here for the day and, drinking and chilling and whatever else you want to do. If there's anything like outside of drinking you want to do, let me know. But
Is there any gambling tables? Anyone playing dice, cards, whatever in here?
there's a lot of adventurers here trying to get rich. So, yeah, but they don't got a ton of gold. I'm not sure how much you got. But there are some people playing basically, I'm just going to say high-low. It's like we'll just make it real easy. Highest number wins.
Right, so he'll go to the table, whoever's playing. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to the big table. I'll say there's a couple playing there, so you could
He'll approach and go,
join it. Yep.
hey, see, you got a bet going on here.
Kind of look up and be like, 5 gold, you want in? Winner takes all.
I am totally gonna
Double.
prepare to have to drag Dragon away eventually.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
he doesn't have an addiction. You do.
Boy.
Yes, because I'm the one that rolls to open doors.
Well, it's part of his character. Okay.
How much gold do you have, actually, Dragon?
200.
Okay, never mind. 10 gold. 10 gold. 10 gold. Get in here.
10 gold. All right. He throws 10 gold. All right. Let's go.
Okay. But, obviously, it's going to look like it's a lot more fanciful than that. But basically, it's a D20. I got 3. You got 1. Highest number wins, or whatever takes the pot.
Oh, that 20 though.
Yikes. Yep. So this one takes it, and then puts another 10 down, basically. And you can tell they've been going for a while. And she's going to look over at you, Sir Dragon, and be like, "You're new around here. You here Strike It Rich too?" And if you're putting more gold in for another round, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'll put in more gold for another round. Make compensation.
All you got to do is win one, right? And then you get 40 gold, and yeah.
Yeah. It's no lost sunk cost fallacy here.
Yeah.
He goes, well, no, not really. Like, I didn't hear about the gold until I literally stepped in the tavern. We're kind of new around here. We're just kind of on our way through.
A chance there. Oh, yep. All right, newbie's got some skills. There's 40 gold for you. Sis.
All right.
She'll be like, well, she'll put another 10 in. If you're looking for work, there's plenty to be done in the canyon. Hook you up with any jobs. Get you a good steak out there if you want. Even heard a couple rumors about a few lost artifacts if you're willing to dig deep enough.
Artifacts, huh? Well, they're always fun to find, aren't they?
She's gonna smile. She got that gold tooth. Are you putting your gold in again, sis?
Yep.
All right, let's get another roll off. Ooh, 16. All right. Ooh, all right. Let's go again. Oh, shit. This is gonna be rich. You got another 40. And she'll be like, but, well, it's this artifact that used to belong to, the ruler of this domain. They say it can control the sun.
Well,
Should put another 10 in.
he puts another 10 in.
All right. If you win this time,
Right.
she'll be the only one playing with you after this.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. All right. Haha! Fine this time.
Ah.
What are you up, like fucking 70 or some shit?
So I'm up 60.
Right. But yeah, she will start to explain it and be
Bloody
like,
gamblers.
yeah. That's how you make conversation. Stealing each other's gold. Not stealing, gambling each other's gold. And she'll be like,
This is their information.
yeah, but I hear it's protected by something or someone. Some sort of sacred sword. That's what really drew me in. Said it could knock anybody to their knees in a single strike.
Wow. It's piqued my curiosity, that's for sure.
Should put
Sounds like
another
your
10
kind
in.
of sword.
Yeah. She'll go another round if you want, sis. She'll put
Also
another 10
in the background, you can do it, Sir Dragon.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll probably play for a while.
Mhm.
But to the others, he buy a round of drinks for them all and all of that.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, he won a few rounds.
He
It's
won
only
quite a
polite.
bit. Yeah. I gotta find.
So basically, try and get any information about this canyon from this lady. That's quite willing to play and just chat away.
Yeah. She'll explain basically that this place had been like, it used to be the elves and the dwarves used to run this place, but they long abandoned it basically. So the old maps are gone, so there's nobody knows how to get to like where they were mining basically. They mine to a very specific magical source is what she says. And that is where they kept most of their valuables. But the canyon's so dangerous now because nobody's lived here for like 500 years or so. Nobody has any freaking clue where to go. And actually, why don't you give me a persuasion check with advantage just for the drinks and everything. We'll see if she. Oh boy, you might win a little bit more gold too. And she's gonna lean forward in a bit and say, I heard from a few miners in there that there's a dragon up in the northern canyon as well. So
No.
Today,
big blue boy.
What color was the dragon that we met?
Red.
red.
Okay.
Wait, so
Fuck.
blue dragon. Is that is a blue is good, right? Or is it?
I can't remember dragons. Don't ask me.
I just dragon. Sir Dragon's knowledge. Of dragons.
Does Ozra know this? Because I sure as hell don't.
Blue dragons are not. No. Blue dragons are. Think about Hor the Dragon Queen. It's a blue dragon that attacks first, right?
Right. Yeah, it is a blue dragon.
They get
Yeah.
19. What
Yep.
does Ozra know about dragons?
Blue ones are
Ooh.
definitely evil. Well, you know, basically from Sir Dragon, actually, that they're resistant to lightning because he is as well. So you can assume from that they would also have lightning breath.
So I need to convince them to give me scales to make armor from. No, I'm kidding.
It would give you, if theoretically,
lightning
if
resistant.
yes, you are correct. If crafted, it would give you that. Yeah. And as always, depending on the age of the dragon, it might have like the terror presence and things like that, and legendary traits. So, but just the basics of it: lightning damage, generally evil, not quite as sadistic as the red dragons, but definitely still greedy. So, yeah.
Yeah. If it's a dragon, there's a horde, and horde means treasure, and
Yep.
yeah.
Means a lot of dead adventurers. That's what it means.
But explain why.
Someone's tried and someone's gotten eaten.
Explain the rumors of lightning lizards. Lizards that shoot lightning everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, is that you?
Well, can't say I'll be a fan of meeting one of them, but I do say this artifact does intrigue me. Which way to the canyon?
Oh, she'll give you basically. We'll say that you get a map, so you can see.
What color dragon is a dragon?
He's a blue dragonborn.
So you can see a little bit. You guys can see this map, right? It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah. And she'll basically explain you're looking for an entrance to almost like a mine, but she has no fucking clue where it is in there. So and it is dangerous. So you're being warned of that, but potential.
Out of character, can someone remind me how dragonborns actually come into existence? Did like someone get crazy with a dragon and that's how they're made, or is it like?
That's a half dragon.
I could not tell you.
Like
dragonborns
I'm trying to understand how they're connected to dragons.
The
Is all okay?
dragonborns are distantly related to
You know what I
dragons,
mean?
but they're not like.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, I think
it's sort of like the same relation like with people and monkeys. Like,
yeah,
like
they're
we're
less-
related, but we're not the same.
Yeah,
you
they're
know.
Okay,
lesser.
like I was trying to understand, is this like an ancestor thing, or is this like a
Oh no, they still think,
mutation sort of thing, you know?
they still think you're a thrall. Like yeah.
Like, kobold is
hmm
dragons. but half dragons are directly related to dragons, whereas dragonborn are.
What's a half dragon?
Sort of like the sort of like the lichen variant of dragon people, basically.
It's basically like a dragonborn with and feet.
Yeah.
So like
more
the
dragon
World
blood.
of Warcraft kind of
Exactly,
dragon
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's sort of
Okay.
like it's.
There's not very many now that I think about it. I think it's only.
Some,
I wonder
they have
what-
to go through like a process of blood transfusions and
Yeah, that's true.
a lot of magic and stuff. Like it's apparently a irreversible process. If I'm not misremembering my lore from the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yeah, it's probably a Tiamat specialty. Like she got to choose you.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there is a whole bunch of So around the game, there's a whole bunch of half dragon like antagonists the party
Mhm.
comes across in the campaign.
Yep. Anyways, nice little aside from the dragons, but yeah, so basically explain. There's a lot that's been left behind in the canyons. It's just going to take some exploration if you were brave enough to do it. Great artifact, potentially a great sword, but also very dangerous. If you guys are interested in it.
They all thank the lady for the information, drop a few more coins on the table for more drinks for them, and he'll head out of the bar and he'll go, "So, we're looking for keys, right?"
More keys, the better.
Well,
More keys, the better, Garrick will say.
you see, I feel like that this is probably the best location to find them, given that unexplored territory, potential of finding magical artifacts, rumors of an artifact that can control the sun, and a sword that apparently is very powerful. This is all hearsay, mind you, but like the potential of finding something that resembles a key that we need is probably where this canyon is. Also,
It's so gonna die to a dragon, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Also, he turns to Mr. Hobb. It
Midget.
And given that our masked friends, quote unquote, got here, they probably also have a key. So we should go into the forest regardless.
Oh, I'm a mountain.
Either way, it sounds like we're going to be pretty busy here for a while.
How was the camp?
Good. I won.
It's always good when you win, right? That's the. Otherwise,
It's always good when you win.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hubs, there's more dragons.
Oh, you're right. Yes, it's apparently a blue dragon out in the mountains.
Not a red one, a blue one now.
Okay.
Northern.
Just as nasty as the red ones. So
Yeah.
less likely to boil you in the river, though.
I see. Dragon. Yeah. But this dragon's got the keys that we like. Eric, where is what's the next step from where we're supposed to be going? Or is it a path that's hidden?
We got a couple choices. We do got to find another gateway. So we can either go into the canyon or into the woods. Those are basically the options. Canyon's got potential to have more gateways. Might even be able to get back to the fucking can't remember what the central place is.
Fallen civilization and all of that. It's potential that they have gateways.
The woods one's probably gonna be under the control of your friends' friends. So
I just hope it's not another faction that is vying for godhood.
Maybe we should. I'd like to go look at places likely to have more.
Agreed.
Looking at this map, right, which would be the closer destination?
well, if you wanted to like straight up, the wood's probably like 2 miles away, and you can just kind of like have a brief investigation if that's what you'd like to do to kind of scout out what you think's going on. And I'll just go ahead and say out of character, there's nobody there right now. So even then, you're not gonna find anybody there. The canyon, once you get in though, that's like you are gonna be committed to the canyon. So
But out of character, like even if we go investigate the woods, there's not going to be anybody there.
right, there's like gonna be some stuff going on, like more related to the cultist thing. Paddock's not here, so I don't want to do anything too crazy with the cultist
Yeah,
stuff.
that makes sense. We could come back and deal with that when he's here.
We'll just put him somewhere in the canyon. Something like that. Yeah.
We could say, I was just going to say out of character, like we could come back to this. We could say that we went to the woods and looked around with Paddock, and then we left to the canyon. Then we can come back and say, Paddock,
Yeah.
this is what we did there.
Sure.
With you. Or we can come back after the canyon. I don't know.
Yeah. Will depend on where we're at. Okay, so we will, if you guys are good with it, we will go to the canyon first.
Yes.
We'll do a little bit of exploration and all that business. You guys can drink, long rest, have yourselves a nice meal, a nice bed. It's going to basically cost you guys a gold a night. So as long as you have that, you're good to go. I am going to go use the restroom and grab myself a drink, and we can start the exploration when I get back. BRB.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back.
Righty.
Pull up the sheet. Oh. Place is huge. Each hexagon is 4 miles, by the way.
Oh god damn.
Mm-hmm.
Take a days to get across one of these squares.
Obviously, I'm not going to make you go through all that shit, but we do got some exploration we're going to have to do.
I know, like on some campaigns, it's just like every square you travel, roll 1d100 and see what you get.
Mm-hmm.
There's over 300 squares between here and there. I'm not going to do that.
It's going to be a lot, yeah. We're going to do some encounters, but it's going to be like, okay, there's 3 of you, let's do 3 encounters type of thing. That's what's going to be. So. You know what they're doing, these motherfuckers? They're releasing another dragon book, and it's just like one-off adventures again. It's not a fucking campaign. So
Wait, they're just doing short.
again, it's like one. You can hunt each of the dragons. It's like, bro, we have so many dragon hunting. Like, make a real campaign.
If I want to hunt dragons, I'll go play Monster Hunter. Like,
There's dragons in all of them.
it's literally a campaign where you encounter. It's all about dragons.
Yeah.
Make a new one.
We're going on a fucking year, like, since we had an actual campaign. Over a year. It's crazy. Welcome back. I just realized there's a dragon up here too. And some over here. Look at all these goddamn dragons on this map.
They do be flying around, do they?
Yeah. Gold and blue though? I don't know about this. Also, this dude looks like a fucking monster up here. This guy.
Oh, it's
huge.
Godzilla.
Yeah, he's huge. Like, compared to these other clowns, maybe if all 3 of them teamed up, they'd be able to take him down. That's going to be the end game boss, Zardragon.
Zardragon.
Yeah. He's going to be a massive dragon. You got to go through it again. Tiamat's coming back.
No.
Except it's Zargon and his boys. Just a fucking 5-headed monstrosity.
It's the boys.
There's the boys. Look out. They got eye rays.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Okay. You're back?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm chewing chicken, so hang on a second.
What kind of chicken?
chicken.
Yeah,
Uh,
but is it like
it was
crumbs
grilled.
chicken? Is it grilled?
Marinated.
Is it, like, you know?
Marinated and grilled. With it's got like a garlic. Yeah, marinated. It's good. I just took way too big of a fucking bite. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, you guys wake up the next day. Some of you a little bit more richer than you were before. You get yourself a nice little breakfast. You get a little pre-made lunch made for on the road, and off you go into the canyon. Garrick will follow with you guys, but as per usual, he's not really the fighting type, so he'll stick back. And you will spend most of your day on the road. And you're not alone, actually. There's quite a few individuals that are going to the mine, and then some, or not the mine, the canyon, then some that are coming back. And as you guys get to the kind of the entrance, we'll say, it's starting to get dusk-ish. You will see that this is kind of where there's almost like a makeshift shantytown type thing around here, with all the basics like blacksmithing and tavern and all that business. But most people are sleeping in tents. And this is the entrance to the canyon itself. So for the evening, at least, you will be, I guess you can walk at night if you want, but I figured you guys are going to rest here at the very least. If there's any last minute supplies or anything that you think about getting, you can get them here, but whenever you're ready after that, we will proceed into the canyon.
I don't think one can ever be ready heading into Blue Dragon territory, but sure.
Just stay under the mountains and stuff, and stay down low, and you'll be all right.
Hubs will have no problem.
Okay, you guys will rest one more time. You'll gather your bearings and all that into the canyon, and we will begin. So, first off, why doesn't everyone roll me a d20 and let's see what we get in our first little encounter here. And if you're the lucky winner, you'll be off the oh, buddy, that's got to be a winner, right?
What is a 20?
Oh yay! Okay, all right.
Blue dragon straight
It's
out.
behind door.
A blue dragon straight
Steps
up.
outside Blue Dragon right there. Fuck.
Give
So I
me
heard you
all
talking
of
shit in the tavern
Oh,
last night.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta get you guys tokens. Totally forgot about that. And if Garrick's not with you, just assume he is, and whatever. As long as you succeed, he succeeds. He's that kind of NPC. Okay, so you'll be going through this canyon. Maybe about afternoon, something like that. The sun's pretty high up there, and the breeze is kicking pretty good. It is picking up. And actually, as you guys get a little bit deeper into this canyon, it's like, it's actually picking up more speed because of how it is designed. So it's getting a little bit, yeah, basically wind tunnel. Until you guys eventually reach a spot that you're gonna have to make some decisions. All right, hang on.
I don't like those.
Decision.
There is a large a large gap that you guys are going to have to jump, but the wind is very, very, very intense here. It's not going to be as easy as like, I can make a 10-foot lawn jump normally. No. That isn't how this is going to work. So, obviously, if you have any ideas, you can make them, but if not, it's just going to be straight up athletics or acrobatics.
So how intense is how intense is this wind?
When you step right down here, every step is difficult terrain.
So he's going to, when he gets about here,
Okay.
he's going to
gate it.
crawl, crawl, get on and he's going to do a peek over the edge, see how deep this crack is.
You cannot see the bottom.
Right.
Safe to assume that is adventure ending.
I love game over cracks.
Unless well, not for you. You can fly, right? And so can Osro.
Yeah, actually,
For
I can fly. I just haven't
those of you that-
seen me do it
I
yet.
can fly for like a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough to get me over there.
For those of you that can fly, you could probably be okay. But because the thing about it is, like when you go down the crack, the wind kind of chills out. But up here, it is ripping.
How long would it take me to fly over? Is the question.
I mean, you could fly over in probably a few seconds, or 10, 15 seconds. But the wind,
Okay.
you're gonna have to fly against the wind. So
Yeah, I think that would make it worse
Yeah.
for you. I think it might actually just catapult you straight down.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, would that be a minute-long battle? Because after a minute, my wings are gone. So
failed decks would definitely send you tumbling. It's just wind, guys. Come on.
can I throw Hobbs across?
Listen, nobody's tossing the gnome, right? Like, what the hell?
I will
Don't you have
check.
boots of
That would like
We do.
save you fighting against the wind if I just tossed you.
Yeah, but the wind's going to catch him in midair.
It's one of those things where you'd throw him and it would the wind would catch him and he'd be gone.
You know, you make a
Big
paper airplane, right? And you throw it, and it just goes nosedive straight into the ground.
Okay.
I'm looking at what spells Paddock has as well.
All right, so you also.
I was
said,
thinking
right,
creative
the
solutions,
wind-
alright?
Does the wind chill out a bit when you go down the crack?
Care about it.
Yeah, if you were to go, down below the crack, it's almost like, the first 5 feet you still feel it, but down 10 feet it is much more chill.
Idea.
Yes,
It's going to tie like rope.
Okay.
So he's going to look along the crack and see where there is like a point where where you can like cross.
Yeah.
Like where it meets.
There's going to definitely be a jump, but like if you're underneath the wind, it won't be all that difficult. So
Yeah.
where you are is probably the easiest spot.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. All right, so it's going to like get some rope.
Okay.
Pretty sure I've got rope.
Yeah, I think everybody starts with like 50.
Yeah,
50
back
feet.
part. Yeah. Benign pot. Rope. There you go. Okay. So get some rope, tie it around the rock, right? And tighten it and tie it around himself. But he's going to slowly descend the crack here.
Okay.
And then when he starts to feel like there is no wind, he's going to sort of make another jump across
Now give me an
and
athletics
grab the
check.
wall.
Let's see. How's your athletics? You're
It's
strong, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
Or well, it can be acrobatics too. I just assumed it would be athletics.
Acrobatics is not, but athletics is. Wait, is that a botch? It is.
That is a nat 1.
It's all right. I presume that he does not make it.
You push off and you cannot find anywhere to really grab onto on the other side. It's pretty fucking smooth.
So with that, then, so he's sort of hanging there awkwardly.
Yep.
He's going to sort of shake his back a little, and a pair of sort of like electrified, tenderly, like sort of like lightning-esque energy wings will sprout from his back, and he's going to sort of like flap and grab one of the surfaces on the opposite side, wherever is the possibly like he can grip.
Yeah, you will be able to find a spot, especially because you got your fucking wings, to grab it, and you will be able to attach. Basically, I assume you're trying to attach the rope or climb up and attach the rope, but
Yeah.
you'll be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah, so he's going to get a. So he'll basically be on the other side down. Now I think about it, I don't actually have to
Okay.
climb down anymore. But
Yep.
and it's like, yeah, didn't want to reveal these to you just yet, but yeah, I can fly.
As you get to the top, could you please give me a dexterity saving throw? As your wings are like, ooh, you're a kite, is what it kind of feels like.
Oh,
This intense wind.
Sorry, I would meant to say because like he would know this.
Okay, so you,
that like when like he was because he's climbing up,
Mhm.
and then sort of going over, his wings were dispersed by then.
no problem. But when you get to the top, actually, everyone just give me a perception check. Nice.
Let's see. How distract? Oh, no, 21. That's not bad.
The wind's got you focused. Sis, what do you got?
20. Oh wait, that's not mine. It popped up as as I clicked it. It's like, wow, I rolled a 21.
That's not mine. Yep.
Oh.
Perfect. This is perfect. Yep. So you're basically looking back at the group because you got the rope and it's attached to this rock, right?
Right. Yes.
Lovely. So Hob and Osra, you'll be basically both going to see this. Osra, you'll see it in this rock. Hob, you'll see it in this one. You'll see a face look at you.
Oh my god! It's in one of his rocks.
And
You tied a rope to one of those. Oh, no.
Yeah. As you are basically like, what in the fuck is that? Hob, you're right next to one, so it's going to try and hit you with a pickaxe. Fortified pickaxe.
Yeah, my AC's.
The rock is still there. They're coming out of the rocks, for the record.
Oh, what are these things?
Sis.
Horse? Oh,
Unfortunately, you failed so bad. One is
Oh,
running
shit,
up
it's
to
gonna
you, and if it
do-
hits, it's going to try to push you off.
All right.
Hiya!
Good thing I'm holding on to the rope.
It whiffs. Another one is
Oh
going
my
to pop
god,
up.
what is this?
Okay, they are very clearly hostile, so roll initiative. I'll see if I can get a bigger one for you guys to see. Here you go.
They look so sad. Why are they so
weird.
sad and skinny? What are they?
Join
They need a
us.
good meal.
Join us.
You need food, is what you need.
Roll higher than the 13. Oh, I suppose I should roll for Paddock. And I should roll for Varric. Oh, one's right next to Varric, too. Yep. So he'll take a swing as well. After I rolls initiative.
just to confirm, we turned that orb our metal into the hissing.
Into the weapon.
Bosra's weapon.
Correct.
Did we sell cloak?
Of Elven Kind.
No, we haven't sold anything.
You did sell from like the temple, but you did not sell any of the stuff that you've gotten in the Highlands or wherever you just came from, that other area. Yeah. So the Cloak of Elvenkind you did sell because you got that from Zargon. So that was, yep. Okay, let me switch the
I'm
music.
still wearing my purple nut ring. Which,
Yes, and that's
was a ring of force resistance.
correct. Yes.
Oh, Ring of Force was.
I didn't. I knew I handed it out. Didn't remember who had it, so that ended up working out. Yep. Half damn me, and you're not a construct, so imagine that automatic crit.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
He
Well,
is a
that
unit,
case-
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Construct if I want it.
Okay. Yeah, you be a construct. I'll give you that crit. You get the resistance. I get the auto crit. Paddock, seeing his friend getting attacked, is going to go over there and do some. Oh, we might have a cantrip. Springing and striding. Hiya! Try that. Whoa! Yo!
Ow.
Calm down. Paddock. Jesus.
Blessed by Zargon. He just fucking over this thing and it just screeches.
Did it
Uh,
just
Near
insta
max
die?
hit, 22.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not even bloodied after that. He will give, since you're on the other side there, Dragon, he'll give you the Bardic Inspiration first, and then you will take his punch that fucking thing as a bonus action, or as a free attack. If I can remember where his fist is, unarmed strike. Oh, that's wrong. And that'll hit. I can roll max damage if you guys would like.
Good.
On an unarmed strike.
Yes.
Can he do it on anything else? Like
No, his Zargon gift is to his fists in particular, so his unarmed strike. So
They're not wearing any armor or anything, are they?
no, they're not. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
He gets 3 per day, basically, is what I'm getting at. So, okay. He will do max damage. Hob, over to you. Join us. Join us. Almost in a zombie, like trying to reach out. Like, come on.
Could have kind of like lead towards. No, thank you. I've already one colt. Do they, this area, like, do they look as though they're underground dwelling, like light affects them?
They're in the sun, so it doesn't really seem to be. They just seem to meld with the rocks. Yeah, they do kind of look like they're from underground, so they can probably see underground. Of course, this place is also weird, so maybe normally they would be.
I am going to double check I don't need
Okay.
it's a new thing that I picked up at level 7.
Hey. Okay.
Wow, are you level 7?
Oh. When did that happen?
2 sessions ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I was just gonna say that was nice. And I'm gonna point at the guy in front of me and I'm gonna cast a level 2 spell.
Uh-oh. Well,
Gust of wind. I think we've got enough of gust of wind at the moment.
Okay, well, the DC 15. Oh,
down the cliff he goes.
15 feet away. Woo.
Yeah. You basically like he gets pushed into this one and just you don't know if he fell or not, but he's gone. He got blown off the map. Oh, I hope I didn't delete the one that was on the initiative order. I didn't. Okay. Yep. So that one's gone. That is what Gust of Wind is designed for, folks.
It's just the WoW shaman. Thunderfuck.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
Hey. Varric's just gonna punch the one that is in front of him because it hurt him. So why not? He's got 3 punches. Yeah. Actually, what is their AC? Wow, it is not 13. No armor, but that doesn't seem to matter. Holy shit. Oh, there we go. 18 hits. For 10. This one is bloodied. Sir Dragon.
Right. Well.
Join us in the dark.
No. So, well, I'm gonna do my thing.
It's a bummer the Goliaths aren't here. They could go giant and just like pick them up, throw them in. Yeah, that'll hit. 12. Okay. All right, another. Okay. No phaser if you're looking to. Oh, wow. Okay. He's hurt. Not bloodied yet, but hurt.
So that's quite a bit, huh?
25, I got 37. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No.
Just gotta remember it has disadvantage. Sometimes I'd be forgetting. Okay, well, it's this guy's turn. Actually, they go back to back, so that'll be perfect. I'm just gonna have the one up top. He's going to attack Paddock because, well, Paddock hit him. They do attack twice. And one will hit for 11. This one will attack, but they don't have any, like, advantage in groups or anything like that. So, yeah. Sizz, you will take
14.
14, yep. And then the one right after will go as well, but is it the first attack or it's next attack? Okay, so the first one will be a disadvantage, so misses and misses. Okay. Asra.
Easy.
Oh, this one is bloodied. Sorry, I don't know why.
Woo! Alright. Picking on this guy. I'm gonna try my first magic hit combo, so let's see how this goes.
Okay. That will hit. I'm gonna make sure they're not immune to anything. Not that, anyways. They're immune to petrified, but that's it. No, that's not right, is it? 1d8?
It says, when you reach 5th level. Okay, yep, I need to change that because it didn't do it on its own. So
Yeah. Just roll another d8 if you'd like, or hit the damage again, even. That's pretty good damage, though. 11. Okay.
Let me just get that redone then.
Yeah, sure.
Just fixing it on my sheet. I'll fix that later. I'll figure out how to fix it later.
Yeah, is there any bonus action or anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna still smack it with my new hammer.
Can you do both in the same turn?
War magic.
Okay, yes, that is correct. Where was that?
Oh yeah, War Magic lets you cast a cantrip and an attack.
Attack. Okay. Yep. Let's go. Let's see it. You know the number's 15 now because you hit it. This will be a new weapon. Oh, that's funny. Perfect. You got it. Plus 10. Jesus. Yep. 13. I guess you could use Savage Attack. I mean, you're not going to lose anything, right? You take the better of the two?
Yeah, you take the better of the two, so...
I don't see. Yeah, why not? Roll it
Yeah,
again.
let's go. There we go.
Yeah, there you
15.
go. Yeah, that's right. He's very bloody now.
Yeah. And I'll have to... I would have redone my mastery, I just haven't done that yet. My sheet.
Okay, yeah. I just, yeah. Anything that you like, I trust you guys on that type of stuff. Just switch it whenever you get the chance. After we finish this or whatever. But I'm going to switch over to Paddock and basically just going to try to do the exact same thing I just did and acid spray this guy. And why do I always do so good with other people's cantrips? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
why do you?
Oh my god! Jeez.
I'm gonna get you to roll
my
all
God.
my firebolt spells, dude.
I'm just reading what this does. Sorry.
You're good.
23? What the heck?
Yeah, he is melted. You just his face like what's that? RoboCop 2, I think it is, where the guy gets yeah, Kurtwood Smith. Yeah, he melts basically.
That's Robocop 1.
RoboCop 1.
God.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Where he's hit with the toxic stuff.
Yeah, yes, that's
Yep.
the one. And it explodes on the car, dude. That one, that is
Oh,
fucking
so brutal.
such an image as a child to see. You know what I mean? Like,
Robocop's
brother
so
watched
cool!
Mhm.
What the fuck is this?
Big trouble.
you guys kind of are doing all right now because you totally pushed one off the cliff. So Paddock's just gonna chill for now because he doesn't want to try and cross. Hop. He would probably do it, but I'm not doing it. So
So I'm gonna take a run. So this is this 15 feet wide, but heavily.
10 feet.
Uh,
Oh, where you
just
are?
gonna
Yeah,
Say,
yeah, a little bit more.
said Dragon still has a rope tied around him.
Yes, there is a rope. You could try to either athletics or acrobatics across that if you'd like, or like kind of crawl.
No, I'm gonna.
Go ahead. Yeah, I think you are about the only except. Your boots are going to effectively make it so your jump is normal, basically. So you're good. You can just jump right over.
I'm gonna like lean back, and then I'm gonna take a run and jump
Okay.
and land here. As I'm jumping, I'm gonna turn into my saber tooth form.
Yeah. Too bad they don't have pounce anymore, huh? That'd be the perfect thing.
They I also get long jump.
Oh right,
This-
yeah.
This is much.
I tell you what, if you land an attack, I'll give you an extra damage die
Oh.
for a jump attack.
Uh,
If that's what you're doing.
yeah. So I use my bonus action to jump, basically transform midair, land in the cat form, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and deal with the darker of the two.
Okay.
Dark grey one as opposed to the light.
Yeah,
grey
he's
one.
been hit.
Looks a little bit
He's
more
been hit. Yep.
nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
I did get multi attack.
Second one will miss.
First one hit for 13. But
You can give me another d6.
well,
I'll give you the pounce. It was. You pushed one off the cliff. You're jumping over as a saber tooth. You're doing all the right things. You know, if you don't have inspiration, you can fucking have it. But yeah, this guy is very bloodied now.
oh, he might be bloodied in a second because
Okay.
I also now as part of know, where you're reading something, you had it ready to go,
Mhm.
and
then you got cocky and thought you'd remember exactly where
I
it
was like,
was.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I know that exact thing happens all the time. And then I tell myself I'm gonna write things down, and I never write things down. So
It's yeah, okay, there we go. Primal Strike, it's called. So when I once on each turns, when I hit a attack roll, weapon or my beast form attack in Wild Shape, I can cause the target to take an extra cold, fire, lightning, thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do extra D8 fire damage.
sure. Is that what you got at 7? Okay, I gotcha. Would you have used it? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you were a tiger. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. He is not resistant to fire or anything. So.
So it is 20 to 20.
Okay.
And
Is that you? Okay, Varric will use his little monkey stats and shit. Monk stats. Monkey. Let me see what he's got to make sure he doesn't have any advantages on going across this. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do an acrobatics check. This sheet is not compact. OMFG. He will use his inspiration. Try that again. That's more like it. Shift into the net 20. He'll run across. And he'll do his punchy punch.
So why am I even holding this rope? Question mark.
He ran across. No, he ran across your row. Is what I was
Oh,
saying.
he ran across the rope.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason he could do it. Otherwise, he would have had to jump, and he would have been at disadvantage. So he would have probably fallen. He's just a monk, so he gets to run like that. But he's going to miss both of his attacks. So
I get to just jump. How
yep,
exciting.
you'll be all right. Sir Dragon. Paddock is probably going to need your help though. So keep the rope.
Same thing as always. So
Hit. 8. 16.
and why not? I was looking at it. Where did it go? There it is.
Potentially could. Wow.
888.
Yep. He's still alive. They're going to get another round. All right. They're still both going to just attack into you. Because you're the one that, well, I suppose the Sabretooth did some, but you're the one that keeps fucking sapping this one, so he's going to go after you. First one at disadvantage. Miss. Second one,
So
hit. Or miss, yep. And then these two... The light one's going to swing at you twice. And...
Oh, that's hit, though.
Yeah, 15 will hit. I landed a strike in 4 of them. Congratulations. All right. Asra.
odds are in your favor.
Yeah.
Pray for me.
Yep.
So it's disadvantage?
If you take the rope, you can have advantage. Or you can have
Okay.
you can roll normally, not advantage.
I'll take the rope. Let's go.
Athletics or either
Yeah.
one. Whichever one you are more better at.
Oh, thanks, fuck.
I'm so glad he has 20 strength because I think he'll be like yanked back into the
Yeah.
chasm
Maybe.
otherwise.
But yes, a 27 on athletics will get you over there.
Oop.
It does take your bonus action for the record, but yeah, you're still good to strike.
That's alright. How far did I go so far? I can't remember. Anyway, I'll just land That's why I'll just land it. It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Gonna smack it twice with my warhammer though instead.
Sure.
Wow. With
14
What's the
does
number?
miss. 15.
that one hits.
Does.
Which one's better? Okay, first one's better. Okay. 12.
Dies. Reaches his hands up like, no, and then collapses.
Wish.
Squished. Yep.
Go, Paddock, go!
All right. Yeah. Let's see. What do you guys think? He's probably better at acrobatic. Yes. Oh, actually,
What would Paddock do in this situation?
he's got 5 in athletics and acrobatics. He's gonna try and run across the rope.
I feel like he would try to, yeah. He would say, see someone else run across the rope, so he'd try to.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna use his inspiration. He'll go again. Hold on a sec. Let me see what this does. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll make it across, just barely. But unfortunately, it is mostly just for terrain, so I don't think. Yeah, he's not going to actually be able to make it to the creature. Hob. No.
Magic music started.
Yeah, just
shit.
stopped out of the way. He stopped out of nowhere.
So I'm gonna pace around to the side of this creature. I'm back to the gaping chasm.
Yep.
And double attack. I'm gonna use it. Totally will.
Got a hole in it. I mean, you hit one at least, right?
What's my gate?
Mm-hmm. This one has not been hit yet, so.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's me.
Okay. Varric, where is he? Swing on top of this corpse and swing, 3 strikes. I can't even get his punches to work. Oh,
Do you have any cantrips?
Sir Dragon. Who, Varric?
Yeah, just that one was instead, dude.
He's a monk, I don't think so. Oh, he has
Wow.
minor illusion. Whoa. Alright. Oh, no.
Inspiration is D8 and a.
Oh yeah, Bardic Inspiration is a D8, yes. Oh,
Yeah, even with even with.
Okay. He'll be at disadvantage for his swing, which is coming up next. I'll just go ahead and do it right fucking now.
There you go.
Oh, Divine Smite, that'll get it. That was fucking A, that's some big damage. He's gonna be bloodied. He was swinging to you twice with his pickaxe. And then it basically just be like, die, miss. And hit. Ting, ting, ting. Oh, Asra. Asra, you are up.
Also thought.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
going.
come stand over Hobbs because
Big fucking tiger, you can't stand over me.
oh, well you're over here, right? Your tiger's there, right?
I don't know if he can control the tiger.
Okay.
I've access to the.
Okay, so this is where your tiger is, right?
Yeah, I'm just using the.
Okay.
Of like over here. Yeah, the
Thank you.
tiger is in that room.
Okay. Well, she's gonna go in a way that she can aim them at the fucking Kevin thing. Because...
$15's the number. One of them hit. Yeah, you can push him. He'll be pushed to the edge.
She's gonna hit it again. Yes, go.
You want to do the damage? Oh, the damage was 11. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought that was your next hit. Yeah. Okay.
No, I missed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I bonus action shove?
I think that's like a feat. Actually, it's like a shield shove or
Sorry.
some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good idea.
No. Oh wow.
Now the NPCs are going to steal your kill.
Right.
Fine.
Yep.
Fine.
Acid spray. Hey, I finally missed. Saber-tooth Hob. I think you can move that thing now.
I'm gonna go stand over Ultra.
Okay.
Look at him.
How does it feel?
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, well that would at least fix things. But take the extra 19 damage,
Very bloodied.
and I will move. That'll be.
Merrick will just try to punch it to death. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Dragon, help me out here.
Okay. I feel like I'm standing on the edge of the cliff here.
Yep. It's up to you. It's got 4 HP left. Okay, I think it's dead automatically. Yep. Slice into it and it's fall over. Dead.
And then I immediately move away from the cliff because I don't want to be standing anywhere near.
Good idea. Yeah, I saw those enemies and I was like, I've never seen these. Let's throw these into an encounter.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it's a strange thing.
The ones that didn't get pushed off the cliff or anything like that, their pickaxes seem to be kind of fancy. I think there's 3 of them that didn't get pushed off the ledge.
Let's grab those pickaxes. They might be
One of
handy.
them's back there still, yeah.
Yes, one of them is back there.
I didn't go and get it.
Well,
But do you say that the pickaxes are fancy and you want them?
they might be valuable, yeah, to sell them. Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna. I get long jump, running leap with cat.
Yeah,
No,
Cat's
I'm
going to be
just-
fine.
I'm just
Cat's
gonna
heavy.
jump back over, pick up the corpse in my mouth because apparently I have 18 strength.
Sure.
Pick up the corpse, pick up, then come back over like it's a. Bit it down in front of Dragon.
Get the bag of holding? Because, Oscar, right? I'm sure Oscar had the bag of
I
holding.
have
Or was
it. I
that
have
you?
the bag of holding.
Oh, you have
yeah,
it.
not me.
And then I'd look at it, pick it up, and then go. You should hold this in the bag of in the bag of holding. not in your mouth.
In cat form, like, take it back when I have changed.
Wait, you can talk.
Yep.
Like out of character, you can
Yep,
actually talk
100%,
in animal
yep.
form.
You can talk. Yep. As long as you've got a mouth, you can talk. like
Yeah, you
like
can.
normal.
I don't know. You're sort of reminding me of like Diego from Ice Age.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll carry all 3 pickaxes. I'll even juggle them.
I want to do something about your rope.
He would find a place to tie it off.
Okay.
At another rock. Assuming
Yeah.
that it
Check
doesn't.
the rocks.
Assuming it doesn't get like cut or something by these creatures at some point in the future.
Make sure that one doesn't have a face.
Yes, don't worry. There's no more stone camouflage, fucking stone mend, whatever it is, creatures here. You guys can tie it off, head up the other end of the canyon, and actually the wind will chill out once you get up there, and you can keep progressing deeper into the canyon.
Hell yeah.
You did it. Good job. That's your first encounter.
I'm gonna let the form fall off after.
An hour? Okay, yeah, you will lose it before the next thing happens. But
So,
Mhm.
are these pickaxes like? Do they feel like inherently magical, or just fancy looking?
I mean, did you get hit by one? Because if so, you
Yes.
you definitely felt some magic.
You felt the magic
Yeah.
as it smacked you in the face.
Felt the magic.
You
yeah,
felt
yeah,
it,
I did.
So yeah, they are magical indeed. Outside
We
of that,
might need these.
I mean, you could roll an Arcana check to see if you could figure out anything else, but it would be pretty high.
Would he do this? Probably. Just as a
Gamblers.
gamble.
It's a long shot, but he'd go for it. Yep. Fancy picks. They got gems in the
Paddock
middle.
is our identifier.
Yes, he can identify if you would like.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
It's always good to try before.
Once you get out of the wind, take the 10 minutes, and he will ritual cast Identify to figure out what he can about the picks. Yes, you guys have 3.
They might all do the same thing if they all look the same.
Yeah, they are going to do all the same thing, but yes, they are basically just called the fortified picks. They do force damage. They are +1 war picks. You can do 1d8 or 1d10 if you two-hand them, and they do max damage to constructs and automatically crit against constructs.
Oh fuck!
I'll hold one. If you want to hold on to one, Osra.
I'll fucking take one. Imagine Osra using one of those.
You can basically just do a +1 war pick and then like put in the description the construct thing, or you can just even change it to fortified one so we remember if you guys want to add those. They don't take attunement, so and then you'll have a third one that you can sell if you want.
I feel like if we're going to be delving into lost civilizations and stuff, there's probably a good chance we're going to come up with some golem or
Some
something.
of them in the last place.
Actually, though,
Yep.
So I'm putting
Okay.
one
Don't we
in
move-
my bag.
yeah, unless you can use more picks.
No, I'll just.
That was your 20 encounter, so there you go. Congratulations. Okay, Zhang was the one who rolled the d20, so this time I'm going to need a d20 from just the 2 that didn't roll the d20.
Ooh, let's see.
Dragon and Osra.
Wow.
Ye old 5. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Looks between the two of them. Which one's more fun?
Yep, basically. Except with the D20, you gotta take the 20. Okay, yeah, sure. So, as you guys are progressing in... I did, okay. Progressing deeper into the canyon, there's going to be a couple things that happen. First off, actually, why don't I get perception checks from everyone as you're going deeper? Now you're kind of in a spot like you haven't run into anybody else or seen any like tracks or anything like that for a while. So you're kind of in
I
a...
think we're going the wrong way.
You might be in uncharted territory. Oh my goodness, Mr. Nat 20 here. Well, that's... Yeah, okay.
I see everything, Mr. Hawk. Tickle Fingers, the third batch of party. Onyx, last son of kindly buried Beastfang.
Oh,
Indeed.
16.
Hob in the distance on a lone rock, probably about 100 feet out, sits a old man with a staff just kind of watching you all.
Look up, squinting.
He will squint back.
I'm just gonna wave.
He'll wave back.
And up there. Even.
Looks to be a human, by the way. Yep.
Hello!
Hello!
We haven't seen anyone for a while. You're right up there.
I am all right up here. Are you all right down there?
Yes, we are.
There hasn't been anyone here for a while. You are correct. What brings you? He'll kind of like wave you guys closer so you don't have to shout at each other.
We're looking for keys.
Keys? And he'll all up a key ring and jingle it. These keys?
Wow.
Keys to the infinite staircase.
Do they open special doors?
Oh, you're talking. I see. He'll nod and be like, yeah, the Nexus. I got you. Yeah, okay. Or maybe the Horn? Yeah, you're kind of on the right way.
Oh, also, we heard there was a blue dragon here.
Which one?
Oh, there's two?
There's a young one and an old one. Young one flies pretty low, so stick to the... And it'll kind of point up and like, there's the crags and the offshoot, basically, taking cover as you're going through. Just stick under there. He doesn't fly that low.
Either way, we don't want to meet.
No, you do not.
Right?
Mm-mm.
The last
Well,
dragon was-
the last dragon was fine because it wanted something from us.
I should say, if you have... this guy is basically a hermit, so he doesn't have anything outside of his like stick and robes. Like, as long as you have gold, you will be okay.
Oh, I heard that there was. Had found that.
Gold, lots of it. Yep.
Is there a key on your chain then?
He'll start looking through his keys, and he'll be like, "Might be one. If you help me out."
Sure.
Am I stuck up here? No. He will walk forward and then fall off of the cliff, and right before he hits the ground, he'll start to hover. And be like,
You see,
"I'm good."
Hob, old men and hermits that live out in the middle of nowhere, they're like mountain goats. They climb everything.
We get bored.
like mountain goats.
Yeah, no, I met people that live in like forest.
So,
Humble life.
Yeah, he nods and he says, "It is. And you know this place a little bit better than everyone else does. So if they're just greedy gold hunters, you can send them different ways." Are you a greedy gold hunter?
I prefer
I
to
like
fight.
gold as much as the next adventure, but we're far more interested in getting keys to the Nexus.
And fisticuffs.
Good. Okay. Well, then maybe you could help me with something.
Yeah.
There's a little mining operation not too far from here. They got a little farm. Well, they stole a little farm and, kind of removed its previous occupants. Now they're taking it and claiming it as their own for their gold mining operation.
Were you the previous occupant?
I was not, but they were very friendly towards me, and they did grow wonderful potatoes. So it was.
So you owe it to them then.
That's
Pretty
Yes.
much.
I caught them lizards and it was a mutual agreement. I liked them very much. These new people, sometimes they throw spears at me, so I don't want to deal with them too much. But if you could kill them,
What did they do? To
that'd be
you?
great. I don't know for sure, but I can tell you that the bodies never left the village because there's really only one route. So they might be buried or they fed it to something.
So are
That-
these adventurers like us, or are they like bandits, I guess?
Or do
They're
have masks like this?
mining. They look and he says, one of them did have a mask, but it was a different color than his. But they're a
Oh.
mining operation. And I don't know that the people are dead. I just haven't seen them in about a 10-day. So
Okay.
Yeah.
unless they've been locked in a house.
And those cultists, the bartender back at the Lazy Bat also said that I haven't been in about 10 days. So, guess we know where they went.
The math's starting to add up.
Kill 'em.
Math then.
We can kill them.
All right, let's go find out what they're up to and evict them.
Island.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What's your name, by the way? I'm Hob. Wow. I'm Hob. Little Fingers, Badger, Marty, Onyx, last son of Coneyberry, Beastman.
He'll shake your hand and kind of look at you and he'll say, "I haven't had a name in years." He'll kind of look around and you say, "You can call me," and he'll look at it and like, Sandstone.
Okay.
So Dragon's looking, is it just looking in the direction that he's looking? See if it's like any sandstone over there?
There, yeah, you see sand and stone. So yeah, just
Oh,
boom, boom.
did you just... Never mind.
Yes. Like you've never heard of the great sandstone? The ancient, the wise, the
Take
mystical?
inspiration. Lots of different. Dragon.
Yeah, some people continue to add them to their name, which gets even more longer with every passing moment.
You should get a Sir in front of your name, Hob. Then you'd be Sir Hob Ticklefingers. Be even longer. Or maybe like a senior, have a kid or something like that too. So then Sir, both of them.
Oh,
Doctor?
I don't know. Maybe I could find that. As long as they have good meaning.
If you want to, Sir Hob, you're going to need to get yourself knighted.
Can't help you with that, but someone might be able to. Yep. Colt.
I was
Alright,
just side-eyeing Paddock
Would
the
you
entire
mind?
time.
I mean, yeah,
Gorgeous.
you know,
Well, since you know the area so well, would you mind guiding us to this farm so that we can evict its tenants?
well, before we do that, do you guys need to rest or anything?
I wouldn't mind a short rest at least.
Sure, I will. I'm gonna put you on the map real quick. If you guys want a short rest, you can do your tokens and all that business. While I take a quick 5-minute break, this is kind of what you're looking at. And this older gentleman will come to basically greet you. The wizard is not going to come because he's, doesn't want to give it away, but he'll come to greet you. But you guys can do your short rest on the way if you'd like, and go ahead and use your hit die and heal up. I will be right back.
Me who took no damage whatsoever.
Apparently, I did not restore all my hit die because I didn't. Oh, right, because I have to hit long rest to do that, and I haven't been doing that.
Yeah. 0 resources recovered because I did not use any. I'm just gonna go pee. I'll be back.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
I mean,
Okay. Everyone, I suppose I should do a Paddock hit die as well. Maybe 2. Okay, maybe 2. There we go. Top them off. Did you see what they're doing next for the their adventures, Zhang, in Roll20? They're doing like another dragon thing, so it's like Quest from the Infinite Staircase. It's like except an adventure for each, a little dungeon for each dragon. So it's not another campaign. It's like, come on, man.
It's one of those like ND campaigns.
Yeah.
That aren't a campaign,
Yep.
But they kind of
Dungeons,
done, like,
basically.
a little bit of work to loosely
Trying.
tie them
I don't even know if they're trying to connect them, but yeah, maybe. I was like, come on, man.
I think that they've got this big launch of a new edition. They'd be like,
Mhm.
here's our new flagship like module.
Here's our big module, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Delves. 10 adventures. It's like, I don't want 10 adventures. I want one campaign.
But no, I had not.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay. Everyone's here. So as you guys basically short rest and restore whatever stuff that you get from a short rest, you'll roll up to what's basically a little farming. I don't even know. You probably call it a hamlet, I guess. I'm not technically sure. A few houses and, a couple storage spots. You can see, again, just, even here, the people are armed, even the people that are planting seeds in the field. But as you guys roll up, this older looking gentleman, kind of like in priestly robes, will walk up and be like, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to our humble homes. Are you looking to rest here for the evening, travelers?"
Insert her. Instantly.
So, can we see any evidence, just like looking in and then this gentleman approaches us, right?
Yeah.
Can we see any evidence of the masks anywhere?
I know nothing.
No, you do not see any evidence of the masks. You can give me a perception check and maybe we see what else you see. Everybody, are all three of you.
Perception, was it?
Perception, yep. See what you guys see. Oh, 18, 16.
Hopefully better than my insight.
Another 18. All right. So there's no sign of anyone with the masks, but obviously someone could easily just take their mask off. The ones in the fields, they are working the field, but of course they are also keeping an eye out on you. It seems like they have some bows. They're pretty good at using them. The old man has a mace, and he doesn't seem agitated or anything like that. And you don't see any evidence of anybody else ever being here except these guys. There's no extra footprints, there's no drag marks, there's nothing like that. They do have a rather large bunny in this pen over here that sits on a stump, but other than that, it looks just kind of like a little farming community, albeit a bit armed.
I mean, given everything we've seen so far, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary for communities, especially in a dangerous area, to be armed like this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Dragon will say, I assume that it's getting into the evening now, or close to it.
Yeah, it'll start beginning towards Betty bye time for y'all.
Yes, we would much appreciate that, actually. We've traveled quite a ways, been attacked by rock monsters and the like. We would definitely take you on that offer.
He'll nod and be like, "You gotta be careful with the rocks and the trees. They blend into the trees too." And he'll kind of walk back and he'll be like, "We have well, it's a storage shed, but you can move things around and sleep in there if you wish."
Ozra's going to be looking around at people as she goes.
Yep, they'll be watching you too. Dragon and Ozra, give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, God.
You have +3 to your saving throws, just so you know.
So +3 would make it 16?
Yep. Dang, Paddock's got a +8. +11, basically. Fair, yep, okay. Hob, you as well as you get a little bit closer.
Christmas Eve.
Yes. Do you have advantage? Am I thinking?
Just double checking that because I think I do.
I think gnomes are like, they got the soft stats covered, don't they?
Intelligent, wisdom, and
Crazy.
That's kind of crazy, just as a ratio.
Just straight up, yeah. All right. +3. Okay, wonderful. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he will point over to this one basically and be like, "You can set your things down, rest for a bit. In about 2 hours, we'll be having dinner. Other than that, just all I ask is you stay out of the seeding people's way. This place is safe, so you can rest."
Did we feel that? What happened?
Feel what?
Like, not out of character, did we feel this?
No, you did not feel anything.
Okay. Alright. So right here.
Yep,
Okay.
that's basically the building. It doesn't have an interior or anything, but yeah, you guys can check it out. And basically, it's got where all the seeds would have been, but they're planting all the seeds. So now it's just kind of some extra tools and stuff. And if you guys do want to stay, you can stay, or you can just check around.
I'll do like a watch, but yeah, I might want to have a little nosy.
Okay. Well, thank you. We will set ourselves up, and yeah, 2 hours you said for dinner. That would be.
Yes, I am Riker, by the way. So if you need anything, I will be. He basically got a rocking chair here that kind of just looks. Yeah, that's where he goes. I'll be here reading.
right.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind out the.
Certainly.
Hospitality.
Of course, if you believe you're talented or skilled enough, then the sooner it gets done, the better. So we're fine with it.
Cidragon used to be a farmer, right?
Oh, okay.
Is there any suspicious? Are these people? Do these people have any indication that they know what they're doing?
Since you are a farmer and you were a former cultist and everything, these people are actually like they're setting up base operations here. It looks like. So this is legit. They if they stole this place, they're doing it with the intention of building it up. It looks like, or at least staying here for a while, because the seeds are actually being planted. And potatoes, I believe, take a while to grow. So I ain't a farmer. I'm just you know.
Potatoes.
They grow everywhere, right? Something like that. So.
Potatoes.
And if potatoes don't work, whatever your head canon says works too. I don't.
Potatoes grow everywhere. It's fine.
Yeah.
Potato wheat.
No, for a fact, I also grew up on a farm
Carrots.
for the long stuff.
Carrots are-
Alrighty.
Do you have like any magic or anything, Hob, or what are you doing to assist? If you are actually assisting.
So. Like actually.
Those aren't potatoes.
I don't want to actually like use my magics. I want to assist and kind of get a vibe. People that are here. Yeah, so I just want to help out, and I guess what I'm trying to figure out is kind of are these people like legit farmers, or are they they being coerced into doing this kind of stuff, or are they I didn't if I could get some info.
I guess that's an insight check, huh? That's what it sounds like to me, trying to
Yeah, I'd
figure
just be,
anything
like,
out.
working and
As they're not like super chatty, but they'll talk, like this will make the day go faster and everything. So, and like I'll just say straight up, like they have the skill of a farmer, so like they're legit. So that's not suspicious. When like you kind of get like how long you guys been doing it here and all that, kind of like that type of thing, they get a little dodgy, but the consensus seems to be about 5 years. That's the story they're sticking to at the very least. They just happened upon an abandoned farm, they said.
feeling that might be horseshit.
That might, yeah, that abandoned. Yeah. After they got done, it was abandoned.
When does Hob return back to the storage shed? Because Cidragon, after setting up, is just like leaning outside by the door, watching everything out here.
Say spend about 30 minutes at each field, so after the second one or so, you might head back to like fill them in on what you know.
Yeah, I'll head back and I'll message. I'll message Dragon, and I'll be like, the story is.
Can I reply back to the message? I can't remember.
The
Yes.
story is here for 5 years. Completely fabricated. Do we kill them now?
That doesn't actually.
He's going to say, no, do not kill. I agree. Setting up for bigger operations I noticed. Return to barn? Question mark. I don't know how many words I've used.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Head back.
When you get back, he's like, "Yeah, this is pretty standard for a cult. Actually, in my experience, you can see that they have basically setting up this place for bigger operations."
Well, would you like me to do some rounds?
Shall we go to dinner and talk to the leader?
Right, Breaker?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Seems like the most obvious. Besides, if we are going to kill them, taking care of him first would be the priority.
Sure, yep. You guys just kind of want to wait until dinner?
Oh, sharing.
I wouldn't be. I can purify poisons out of food. Without a question.
Dinner sounds good.
Dinner it is.
I'm only eating if Dragon fucking purifies it.
So after a couple of hours or so, I'm gonna move you over here, Hop. He will. Yeah, you're good. Riker will basically walk over and be like, "Okay, let's all go to the bigger house, and dinner will be served. We're having lamb this evening. Should be tasty." And he will lead you guys to this house over here, which, you know.
Did you see any other wildlife here? Apart from the bunny rabbit over there?
No, you've not seen any animals except the bunny rabbit. No birds or anything either.
Don't trust the bunny rabbit.
No, I have a feeling it's not lamb.
Is it people? It's totally people.
Is the rabbit still sat on that log?
Yep. It has been, like, kind of watching you guys.
You should be able to speak with animals, right?
Yeah, I can speak with animals.
Sure.
So as we're
Do you want to do this?
walking
Okay, yeah. Yep.
as we're walking past, I'll do it.
Okay.
Are you some pet?
It will kind of tilt its head and look at you like, what type of thing? But it will not reply. It'll just look at you.
So I'll continue in fucking bunny. Dude, you not understand what I'm saying?
Twist its head again.
This is making me think of the TikTok you showed me today. The druid one about the deer.
Yeah.
It will hop off the log and like kind of look up at you, assuming you're somewhere in this general area over here.
Is it saying anything, Hob?
I'm gonna message him again. Doesn't understand bunny.
Wait, he's got to look at the bunny rabbit.
Okay.
What are you?
It'll look back at you and just kind of tilt its head. Little bunny nose shifting back and forth.
I'm going to use divine sense.
Okie dokie. Put that in chat for me if you would.
So I'm just checking to see if it's something else that's disguised as a bunny.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just need to know what it detects. Celestials, fiends, and undead. You detect none of the following. Hmm.
I didn't like that.
What is this? Yeah.
Monstrosities.
That is a very small amount, to be fair, but it is definitely none of those.
I'm very tempted to cast Find Familiar right now. Just be like, doesn't matter. Whatever this is, it's not a regular bunny. And I'm down with that.
I'll sort of step towards it and like, I'm gonna get closer, Hob.
Down with the sickness, right?
I'm just gonna stand next to it and go, what are you?
It will shift its head. Oh, two of you. Okay. It will shift its head, and as both of you get closer,
As I step forward, she's just
yeah, Riker comes out the door and says, "Wait, stop!" And from underneath you, Roots will come up and try to grab both of you. Oh, well. Oh, okay.
Wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh my god.
Hob, you will get snagged by this as oh wait. Yes, yeah. Here, let me as this tree stump comes out of the ground. Here, let me help you out here. A little like that.
Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh my god!
Oh
You
my
just
god.
got like lantern fished, is what you got.
Yeah, we
by
did.
a tree.
We got
Yes.
anglerfish by a tree.
Hob, you will be caught in the root tentacle as the initiative begins. No one's going to be at a disadvantage or anything, but this is when the other group turns on you. So, good luck. Roll initiative.
I'm so glad I did my. When we started today,
Yeah.
you'll see why in a minute.
All right.
So who's
Wolf
going to be
in
beating
sheep's
us? All of them?
You want this at disadvantage?
No, you guys are rolling at normal. You're not at disadvantage. Listen, you
So-
guys, you knew this
So
was...
they all turn hostile as soon as
Yeah,
the...
basically
okay.
they got their weapons going for you guys because, yeah, I mean, they
We outed them. We went into
They-
the.
something going on. Yeah. You might not know the specifics of it, but these guys are suspect for sure.
I mean, suspect? Nah. It's just a heavily armed priest with heavily armed farm hands out in the middle of
Mhm.
nowhere.
Worshipping Paddock might be going first.
Go Paddock.
Paddock will see. Well, no, I guess he'll just go punch the priest because he's turning on y'all.
Why you always lying?
He's basically gonna be like, kill them, and then yeah, that's how that's gonna end up going. But he'll do the old poison spray. Ayah!
Jesus
At
Christ.
least
I'm
it's
gonna-
consistent.
Two-Face this dude. He's bloodied immediately. This poor old man. He was the leader, but he was 27 HP. Just it burns.
Oh, so he's a cultist in spirit.
He is indeed. Not all of them are though.
Cultist in spirit.
Yeah, and as he kind of holds his face, like his arms go up and the robes go up a little bit, and you guys can see he's got a Zargon mask at his hip. So I don't
Wait,
know if Paddock would
Zargon?
actually. Yeah, it's the black and purple one. One
I'm
of them,
down for
anyways.
taking them down. I don't care.
Yep.
I
I don't know
give
if
no
Paddock would or
fucks.
not, but he already burned his face off, so there's that part of it, anyways. Asra, there's you are up. Asra, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Bam, old man. Oh, wow.
Oh, good lord. What are we doing? Let's
Oh,
try
it's
that
fine.
again.
I got two hits, right? Like,
Yeah. You got this.
did it hit?
15 will hit, yes.
Let's see which number's better. That's the same. Alright, fuck me then.
Well, yeah, 12
Alright.
HP, so
Did
he
it.
will die.
That's all I got anyway. Oh, I'm gonna move right here.
Uh,
And where's the door? Is the door like right
yeah,
here?
basically right where he is. But I will need a dex save from you and Paddock and Varric, as he basically is going to explode
Holy
into acid
fuck.
damage. Yep. Well, he was, one of the actual Zargonians. Just a very, very weak one.
It's Paddock.
Wow.
Acid resistant.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
everybody. Yep. Okay. Well, 3d8 acid damage, and yes, Paddock has resistance. 14 acid damage. Just burns your flesh. I don't know if your armor's... Well, it's not going to do anything to your armor, but it hurts. 32
Oh
and...
my god.
Yep. I did some damage to you. And then we'll go over to Hob. This guy's dead, so we'll move him over here. He did have Guiding Bolt, so... I thought y'all were going into the dinner room, to be fair, so yeah. And then I really wouldn't.
Were we gonna get ambushed in there? Is that?
I think maybe we were going to be dinner. Alright, so this pipe
Damn.
creature's grabbed me, essentially.
Yes, actually, I think it's just your...
Oh, I'm not worrying about taking...
You're
action.
grappled.
Yep.
Or restrained. You're restrained, technically, yep.
So, I'm going to cast... my new spell.
Oh, boy.
Blight. Ooh. Plant creature automatically fails the save.
Oh, no! It is a plant.
Now,
They also take max damage too, don't they?
I don't think they take max damage, and I don't know why it's not giving the details out, but reading the thing here, it says creature you can see within range makes a con save, taking 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much success. A plant creature automatically fails the save. Alternatively, target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, such as a pure shrub.
Oh, they've changed Blight.
This is still magic. Good.
43 though.
Ooh. Hell yeah, that's a little force
I
spell
love
right there.
Blight.
I'll take
It's
it.
such a great spell.
Hell yeah.
So Blight used to be in previous in 5e. The plants automatically fail and just take max damage.
Yeah.
Hugh does that as well. But Hugh's only like a D10, I think, so it's not nearly as blight. Hob, do you have anything else you'd like to do? That was a crazy amount of damage.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So literally, I was
Just flexing his druidic muscle there.
I was gonna take
The-
polymorph, and then I was like,
Uh-huh.
shit, I don't want polymorph. I'm pretty sure somebody polymorphed last time, and then I was like, ooh, Blight, hello, and then I took it, and then yeah. I'm gonna use bonus action to shift into Saber again.
Okay. The advantage of these all disconnected fucking adventures is you get a lot of different enemies. Different types, so it's like you get to do stuff like that, which is really nice. Okay, you are
would be-
that form. Yep. Varric will go in and start punching archers, scouts. Hiya! Alright, I've rolled terrible. Can we get some hits in? Okay. Alright, that evens out. Okay. Varric just walks in and grabs this thing in the head and just snaps its neck, just drops it one shot on that crit. It's over here, and then he does damage. And it is bloodied. They're just scouts. Oh, these ones aren't. One's coming out. Yep. All right. Sort of beefy ones coming up. 2 going into Varric.
Ooh.
Ooh, 17 might actually hit. 17 does hit. 15 damage. Okay, he's not quite blood. Oh no, he is bloodied now. Asra, this one's gonna swing at you. Longsword coming at you. 19 hit.
19 hits.
For 13 damage. And we're over to you, Sir Dragon.
There's this convenient placed rabbit thing in front of me, so I'm going to slap that.
All right.
It's not a construct, is it?
No, it is not. It is a plant that has been figured out.
It's not a dragon.
No. It's a dragon plant, yes. 19 definitely hits, 12 damage.
And it's a part. Just like, which smite do I pick? Because I can pick all sorts of different smite spells. Paladin. Let's just pick the good old reliable.
The old divine. Oh, 2d8. Okay.
Slightly shift to the side here.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta do some. Damn, that blight really fucked it. Whoa. It really fucked it up. It is bloodied now, actually. Parts of its plants are falling off.
Yeah, like
Rotting.
I played back in the day a warlock with blight because Max, we can pass that max level all the time, and we were just trekking through a forest. So it was just like amazing that I had this.
Yep. Alright, Asper, this one's going to try to shoot you with a short bow twice. 21. Astra?
Yeah, 21 hits.
Alright, you'll take a whopping 3 damage. These last 2 will go into Paddock. Alright, well, he's going to take both those. Okay. And now it's Paddock's turn, and he's got someone right in front of him, so you know what he's going to do? Same thing I've been doing all game. Acid spray. Psst. Oh, he's going to whiff. Astra Bardic Inspiration, so he can punch this thing in the face. Or try to, anyways. Or an arm strike. Oh!
Oh my god.
This would probably be a good time to do max damage, huh?
I'll mark that so I remember I've got Bardic Inspiration.
Yep, okay. 20 damage is his max currently. And actually, Astra, it is your turn.
Oh, hello, person that's already stabbed me.
Yep. That one right there.
Let's see how you like this first.
Yes.
Oh, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to adjust the shocking grasp. No.
Damage. The shocking damage. Never
It's
mind.
2d8. I was just adjusting it on my sheet so I could do it.
Yes. Alright. Yep, 12 damage. Okay. Alright.
Have this in the face, hopefully.
16 will miss, unfortunately. Their AC is a little bit higher. They do have
Really?
shields, I should mention as well, so that's, yeah.
What's the Bardic? It's d8?
D8, yes. You're right.
Well, doesn't
Okay.
fucking matter anyway.
No, it does. Their number's 18, so you got it. Get it. You already did 12. 15? You can't. I don't know. You can't
well,
even
you can't
roll
go any
higher.
higher. Yep.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Yep.
Yep. Boom. That one's bloody.
15.
Good hit.
Suck on that.
Okay.
And there's a bonus action, right? Hang on.
Sorry. Yep. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to see what bonus actions I have. Oh, second wind.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
12.
Oh shit. All right. Nice.
What's that?
Now it's you, Hob. Sabertooth Hob. I don't think there is any minus like turn a stone magical so you can throw it or whatever.
So I hit twice. Do I get
Okay.
grappled or anything? Fine.
I believe since it's what has you, you should be fine. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Well, the 12 will miss, but
So, I don't know if this helps at all, but rather than do regular damage, yeah, I'll do.
name me something resistant to radiant though. Like nothing, I feel like. So yeah,
I think I need celestials. Like the main
But
thing.
maybe,
resistant
yeah.
to.
And
I'm
me.
also going to add my extra damage from thing. This fire damage. Attack. That will be it.
Okay. Oh, I realized I took this thing off the fucking turn order, so now it's gonna actually go. I'm just gonna put it right there because I'm pretty sure it was pretty high in the turn order. So, before you kill it, since it is pretty bloody, it's got you in a tentacle already there, Sabertooth lad, so it's gonna try and bite you once. It's actually just gonna try and bite both of you once, so. It does have advantage on you, though, because you're still currently restrained, Hob.
Okay.
Here you go. You'll take that, and then this one will go into you, Sir Dragon. All right,
Right.
20 damage. And then we move back over to Varric, who's just going to keep punching because that's what he does. Yep, kill that one. Move on up. Paddock, where the fuck is Varric? Wrong thing.
Oil.
Oil, yep. And his bonus action one will hit. Oh, woof. I'm back to. Oh, yes, these ones.
Back to hits like a train.
Yep, this one's gonna move down over here, and this one's gonna step out.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. All right, yeah, I got you. One is gonna swing twice into you, Asra.
I'm
18.
gonna reaction shield.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
The other one is going to swing twice into Paddock. Oh, we had 25 HP. Paddock will drop. And she'll be like, oof, oof. I'm looking towards you now.
Let's see. The
You don't take the
23 would have hit me though. 'cause
No,
it's
those
21.
were into Paddock. You
Okay.
took the first two, so you blocked it because it was only a 19, so you're good. But Sir
Okay.
Dragon, you are up. You didn't take any damage, basically.
Gonna do my usual. A slap.
Paddock's down.
Paddock is down. Yep. Again, I feel like it goes down a lot though.
Well, see if I can kill this thing, and I might go and help him.
Well.
Well, I guess 15's not quite enough to hit.
15 is not, unfortunately.
Well then,
The classic paladin turn of that's it, I guess.
I was gonna say, do I healing word? No, I do not.
You have, I mean, lay on hands does heal, but
Lay on hand.
you'd have to take the opportunity attack if you ran up to Paddock.
Right. Do I want to risk an opportunity attack? Well, yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. It will try to bite you. 18 damage.
Oof.
Like you think you'll escape and you'll feel it like clamp on the top and the bottom of your back and just rip and it'll hurt like fucking hell. Acid damage.
Alright, well, I'm healing Paddock for 30.
Oh, okay. Back up he goes. Alright. Anything else with your turn?
No, that's all.
Alright. 2 scouts left. And Varric first, miss. 2 into this one's shooting at you still. Asra, this one over here.
Yep.
Pew, pew,
Miss.
base.
21.
21 is your number now.
21 is my
Alright.
number.
Well,
Oh, that one hits.
5 dammy. Yes, got my shot in. All right, back to Paddock, who will stand up and do the same thing. Aya. Oh, I'm starting to miss now. Might have to pull back. We'll give you the inspiration this time, Sir Dragon, because you had a little bit of trouble last time.
Awesome.
And you do 5 damage. All right, Asra, you are up.
I was just gonna aim for the bloodied one first. Just gonna
Okay.
just try and smack it.
18's your number. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I'm gonna keep that 14
Okay.
and I'm gonna smack it in.
Okay.
Wow. Damn.
Unfortunate. Wait, did you? Oh no, you don't have the
I don't
advantage.
have bardic inspiration anymore. No.
You don't get the advantage on your strike anymore, do you?
No, this one's got push.
Gotcha. We'll find a way to switch that later. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Let me see. No, not right now.
Okay. Hob.
It's,
All right. The number 16. So you may be missing by 1. There it is.
so again, radiant.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Still up. So we move back to Varric, who's just going to keep punching scouts until they're all dead. Punch. Oh boy. Both of those last two hit though. He will punch this one to death and then move over to this one, but that's all he's got. All right, back to the guard captains. And now both of them are basically like, get Asra. All 4 of these attacks are coming for you. You ready?
Yeah, she's got a shield though, so got a react shield.
She's gonna. Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
Oh, 25 will hit. And 17 will miss. One hit, good job.
15.
Freaking hell, okay.
Damage.
Jesus Christ.
Sir Dragon.
Calm, dude.
I'm in range for these guys, so now I'm going to get them.
Okay. Do you have the bard? Oh. The number is 18, my man. So if you're using Bardic Inspiration, you hit them both.
Just to add that in there, because I don't hit them.
Okay, actually, you only need one of the strikes to kill it, because you only had 14 HP left.
Alright, well, I move the other, what's left, onto the other guy.
Okie dokie. Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, before I forget, the wolf in sheep's clothing is gonna try and attack the Sabretooth because it's close. And it's gonna be 2 bites. Oh,
17 to a number, but I will.
oh, from the restrain, right? Yep. So for 20 damage, but okay. Well, now Paddock is, or Varric is close. The scout is going to try to attack him with short swords and miss. And then we go back to Paddock, who's going to keep. I'm going to give it one more shot. This is it. Acid spray. Yeah. Oh, it's done.
You used
Asra.
up all the.
I've
all
used
the
all.
rolls.
Yep. Every
Let's
single
hopefully
one.
get a smacker.
Yep. 18's your number. Paddock will give you a Bardic Inspiration. You can have it this time.
Wow. 15 is not their number, I don't think.
No, 18 is the number. Oh, I missed 2. You can use your Bardic Inspiration if you want. It's a D8. 22.
Yep.
Hit.
I'll use the bardic for the first one as well.
Okay.
Wow, 1. Okay, never mind.
Oh, bummer. Yep.
Doesn't it matter? Okay, first one's better. So 13. Second win this bitch.
All right.
Edmund, nothing.
10 ain't bad. Hob.
I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm dealing with the big thing, not like.
Yes, indeed. You are restrained, so it's. Oh. Okay. Yep. Damn. All right. The roots begin to turn black as smoke comes off of it, and the entire tree facade turns to charred wood, basically. As you kill it, it had 6 HP left, and it'll just fall backwards.
Land on my feet.
Yep.
I'll move over next to Sir Dragon.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right. But that'll be me.
All right, Varric's gonna do this thing. Punch, punch, punch. Try and kill the scout. Yeah. Punch it right through the back into its heart. Rip it out. No big deal. It's dead. Just this guy now, who's got one more turn. Can he crit twice, or can she crit twice and take Osfer down? That's the question. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Swing into you, Osra. Are you shielding or not?
Yep, because I'm not dying to 6 points.
Yep. Let's just see what the damage would have been. 11 and 16. So it would have been 27 damage. But yep. You take 0.
Fuck you guys.
I'm very quickly going to say, I'd want to keep one alive to find out what happened to the family.
This is the last one.
This is indeed the last one, yes. Unless one of you has speak with dead, Sir Dragon.
I'll knock him out.
Well, you gotta get it. It's not even bloody. She's not even bloodied yet, so we're gonna have to.
Okay, we're working on knocking her out then.
Can I?
Team decision.
Can I restrain her, like knock her weapons away, and push her to the ground so that she's restrained?
Sure. You give me athletics check.
Can we team up, me and Sir Dragon, the beefies?
Sure, I'll give you advantage. She's got a +6 to athletics.
I got +8.
Okay, all right. Yep, you guys will basically be able to wrestle her to the floor and disarm her, and she'll flail around for a bit until she realizes, okay, I can overpower all of you big motherfuckers and a saber tooth. So.
Yep. So Dragon is now sitting on her.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could sit on an arm each, maybe.
Yep, she yields. Good job, you won.
I'm heavy.
Did not expect for Blight, but
Blight was a secret.
Dude,
That
that
works.
was a happy
Yeah.
accident. I had no
Yeah.
clue.
okay, we have run over by a bit, so why don't we wrap it up there, and when we pick up next time, we can figure out what exactly happened in this homestead farm place.
Realized that was the
I know, right? We just flew right
too
through that.
busy vibing, having fun.
Yep, turn it into saber tooth. You know, no big deal.
Dude,
Haddock's still dead.
Yep.
The shape change druid is so good. I can cast spells and shit in this form now. Good. But yeah.
Nice.
It's for that next time. I'm gonna pop up the intermission. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for being here, playing and running the game. Thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat. As always, it is very much appreciated. Please do like, share, subscribe, do all the usual platitudes, and feel free to drop us a comment below. We do read every single one. Our next game should be Tuesday for some more Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk shenanigans. So until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take it easy.
Bye.